Hello ladies and gentlemen and everything in between, and welcome to another Treblechin Entertainment video review. Today I'm going to talk about Kong Skull Island. This is a movie that I've kind of been cautiously optimistic about ever since I saw it pop up in Samuel L. Jackson's upcoming projects on IMDb. In a lot of ways, it does deliver as a bold, fun new direction for King Kong as a monster movie, but it doesn't really deliver much in the way of substance. Taking place in 1971, it follows the story of a scientist who is convinced that monsters the stuff of legend inhabit our world, and has found a satellite photo of an uncharted island in the Pacific where many ships and planes have gone missing over the years. Armed with reluctant government funding, a team of scientists, an anti-war photographer, and military escort, there's only one thing left that this monster tracking team needs. Tom Hiddleston in a tight t-shirt. They travel to the island and realize they bit off more than they can chew, and with the help of a World War II vet who has been trapped on the island for years, and the opposition of one of their own military escort who is determined not to abandon the fight against Kong the way they abandoned Vietnam, they struggle to escape the hell that they've landed themselves in. And that's about all there is to it. In this way, Kong Skull Island feels very much like the action movies of the 80s and early 90s. From its cast of characters that consists of by-the-book archetypes of badass Vietnam War veterans and crackpot scientists that's rounded off by a deep man with a dark past and a beautiful woman who can't stop getting herself into trouble but can hold her own once she gets there, to the fact that I didn't actually give any fraction of a shit whether any of these people lived or died. It's a 2-hour example of the definition of style over substance. But when you have style like this movie does, you really start to wonder if you ever really needed substance. For starters, this movie is beautiful. The action scenes are well choreographed, the CGI looks great for the most part, and the monsters that inhabit Skull Island are terrifying and filled with life. On top of that, Kong Skull Island has a very self-aware and sarcastic sense of humor, which I absolutely adored. It's that wink-wink, nudge-nudge type of humor from the start, where they pull up amidst hundreds of war protesters saying, "There's never gonna be a more screwed-up time in Washington." The after-credits scene that starts with, "You're just gonna sit there, aren't you? In the dark? Is this what you wanted? Are you satisfied?" It knows exactly how goofy it is, and it delights in it. This can be disastrous or wonderful depending on the way that it's executed, and in the case of Kong Skull Island, I think it is very much the latter. The thing that really keeps the stupid from strangling this movie and dragging it down to the depths is the way the actors perform. None of them take it too seriously because that would make it lose its charm, but they also avoid acting like they don't have any desire to be in this dumb thing at all. It just seems like they had a blast making a super fun and ridiculously over-the-top monster movie, and the fun that they had spills over into the audience. Or at least it did in my case. Kong Skull Island is an example of what a fun, goofy romp of a monster movie can be, the likes of which I have not seen since Pacific Rim. And it executes the look and feel of the tough guy cinema of old perfectly. It's not gonna make you cry or think too hard about your life or even anything that's really happening on screen, but it made me laugh and smile and pump my fist with excitement to see my favorite classic movie monster being the big, bulky badass that I always knew he was. That's gonna do it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I really want to give a really big thank you to everybody who's watched that Logan review, because we've kind of been not doing much in the way of videos, like regular videos lately, and I'm really happy to see that we've gotten about as many views as we've ever gotten on a video on that Logan review. I really put a lot of thought into what I said on that, and I really appreciate the feedback we've gotten from it. Yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't. Keep an eye out for more stuff like this. I'm gonna try and do at least one normal video every week, and we're gonna start bringing back those big discussion videos that me and Drew always used to do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm so glad that we still have some sort of a following going on here. But yeah, take it easy, guys.